So I'm actually one of the youngest members of Parliament in the country, and I got involved as a young person because I think it's really important that young people step up into positions of leadership. I look at what's happened in the last few years around issues such as tuition fees trebling to £9,000, the loss of EMA, the inability for many young people to get a job when they come out of education. And I think, hang on a minute, would this be a better situation if more young people voted? If we as politicians had to take their views into account in the same way we take into account the older generation? And I conclude that actually it's really important for young people to get involved in politics. And actually there are many young people across the country that are getting involved. It's the issues that they care about that I think could be better represented if they did get more involved. One of the great things about developments in recent years is there's so much more available on the internet. So most MPs will tweet, many will have a website as well, and Parliament makes debates available. You can watch them online. At first it might seem a little bit dry and crusty, but actually there's some real passionate debates that happen in Westminster that affect young people's lives. And each young person has their own Member of Parliament, and I would always advise you to find out who that is and then get in touch with them. They might, I don't know, invite you down to the House of Commons to see their work in action. It's a great way to start to find out a little bit more about politics. So I quite often meet young people who don't really know what they want to do with the rest of their lives. And I've never really known exactly what I would do with my life. But as a Christian, I think it's really important that we explore it prayerfully with God, that we try and work out what we think He's calling us to do, and then step out in faith a bit and go and do it. So for me, for example, I felt an interest, a call to get involved in politics. I didn't imagine that would result in me becoming a Member of Parliament and doing it so young. But actually, some things came together at the right time, in the right place, and it happened. And sometimes our lives are a bit like that. Sometimes we just need to explore an interest and see if perhaps there's a calling there. I think we're all better off when we do the things that we were designed to do in the first place.